Hello, welcome to an Army Issued Life YouTube channel. I'm Caitlin Nixon, and today we're going to do a little different video. This week, something really exciting is going on. On Friday, we're having the St. Barbara Ball. St. Barbs is a big deal in field artillery, and every December we have a ball, a military ball, and I'm super excited to go. I love going to these events. But today I am going to practice putting on my makeup for it, and I thought I'd just bring you along today and show you what I'm going to do for the ball. And we can kind of talk about what we do at the ball and what it's like to go to a military ball. Yeah, I haven't been to a ball in about 3 years, and most of that was moving, PCSing, and deployment, and Dave was in a class that really didn't have like a unit for big enough for like a St. Barb. So yeah, it's been a while, and I am doing a style post that's coming out tomorrow on my Army Issued Life blog, and it's talking about what I'm going to wear. So this video will couple with that post, and you guys will get a really good idea of what I'm going to be doing all around for the ball. So yeah, let's get started. I just took a shower not too long ago, and I used some exfoliant on my skin to get some dry skin off. It's really cold here, and I've had a cold, so like my nose had some really dry skin, and I just wanted to do some exfoliant. So I already prepped my skin. As soon as I got out of the shower, I put my I put this baby face mist on. This is actually it's not, you can't really see it very good, can you? Let me see it better. Anyway, this is a baby face mist collagen spray. I got it when I went to Seoul in January to see David. They so in Korea, they have skincare products everywhere. Like, they're obsessed with them, and it was amazing to go and get so many different masks and skincare products. I've been using this brand for my moisturizer, and I have an overnight one that I use, Essential Balancing Emulsion Light, but I'm like almost completely out of it. So I'm in the market to find a new one, but I love their water sleeping mask, and it's really good. I like to wear that at night. But okay, so I've already done that to my face. I sprayed the mist, I patted it in, and then I put some moisturizer on. And so now I'm going to start with my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I'm going to kind of pat that in right around my cheeks. That's where I have some really big pores. And I had acne, not super severe, but pretty bad in high school, and I wasn't mature enough to take really good care of my skin, and so I have a lot of big pores that I'm working with. Luckily, my acne's pretty much gone away, except when Mother Nature comes to visit once a month. I always break out on my chin. But thankfully, the date of the ball, I shouldn't be breaking out, so that's really good. We're supposed to get a winter storm, a big winter storm, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday. And the ball's on Friday, so I'm really hoping that it doesn't affect any of the ball. That would be upsetting. So my dress is like deep green. I think it's called pine green, and it's a velvet dress. You can see a picture of it if you go to www.armyissuedlife.com and click on the style tab, and on my post titled St. Barbs, I put a picture of it in there. So let's see, I'm going to start out actually with my brows. I used to do my foundation first, but I've had so many problems with like eyeshadow and mascara flaking down that I decided to change it up and do my eyes first and then do my foundation last, which feels a little weird, but I like it in the end. And I used to use, I still use this, the Unique Moonstruck Brow Obsession Palette. And their brow brush is really good. But I went to Ulta to find some lip gloss a long time ago, and they were doing a special on the Benefit Gimme Brow. They just came out with a product, and somebody tried this on me, and I really love it. So I use both sometimes. I'm really expressive with my eyebrows. I talk with my face a lot, so it's important for me to try to pay some attention to them since I think they're so noticeable. And this apparently, this brow stuff has little fibers in it that will, let's see, that make your eyebrows look fuller, and I really like that. Okay. And to define them a little more, I'm using this like powdery eyebrow powder and brush from Unique. I usually don't use my camera for my mirror, so it's kind of throwing me off. But I'm really excited about the ball. For those of you who are not familiar with the military and or even like field artillery, St. Barbara is the saint of field artillery, and we have a ball every December, and it's so much fun. St. Barb's is kind of known for getting a little wild, but obviously that depends on your unit. Some are more wild than others. But I will kind of walk you through the process on what we do in a ball. Like there's the order or sequence of events. There is a cocktail hour that will start an hour before the dinner starts. And this is when you can get pictures done, and I recommend getting the pictures done then, because last ball we went to, we forgot to get pictures, and when we remembered, we ran outside and the photographers were shutting down, and I was so upset because I had just lost like a lot of weight, and that was like when I looked my best, and I was like so excited about that ball. And it had been just right after David got home from Afghanistan, and we had such a good time, and I love my dress, but we completely forgot to get any pictures. Like even like we didn't even take any on our phones, and then we forgot to get pictures done, and so that still haunts me. So now I'm like, okay, cocktail hour is the time to go get your picture done, because you're not worried about missing the photographer leaving. And it's also obviously a time to go get some cocktails or beverages, and go through the reception line, which a lot of people are worried about. I used to kind of, I mean, I'm sure I'm going to be nervous when I'm going through it, but the thing is, so many people go through the reception line, and I can hear Weston. He's supposed to be down for a nap, but he's jumping in his bed. But so there'll be like upper echelon ranks in the reception line, and the speaker, any special guests and the speaker will be in the line. and your spouse or significant other will go in front of you and they will like introduce you, and usually you go like so fast you don't even have time to like say, oh, nice to meet you, to everyone. It's just kind of puts you right through there. And so that's good because it's over really quickly, and they see so many people. Like if you mess up, they're not going to remember. The whole time I'm usually thinking, oh my gosh, don't step on their foot. But I really should be concentrating on their names and who they are. So what I just put over in this unique brow palette, there's this wax. And I normally don't do this like on an everyday basis, but since we're going to the ball, I'm going to do that, and it just keeps all the little hairs in place. All right, let's move on to eyeshadow. I haven't fully decided on what colors to do, but I usually use the Urban Decay Naked palettes. I don't know if this is the first one or the original one, but I love this Half Baked color. It is so gorgeous, this one right here. And I think the gold is going to go so well with the green and the dark green, and my eyes are green, so I think like goldish colors will go really well, and browns. I'll probably use Dirty Sweet as well, and Radar. This is from the Smoky Naked Eye palette. I'll walk you through them as soon as I do them. And this, been using this like, it's not a primer, it's supposed to be eyeshadow, just like a creamy one, but I've been using it under my brows, my eyeshadow on my lids to keep the shadow from falling off. I wasn't using it like a wet brush or anything, and so I was having so much problems with my eyeshadow falling off during the day, so I started using this as kind of a primer. I'm gonna do the white under, kind of at the top and in the corners, I guess kind of all over, and then I'll go in. Weston is jumping up and down, yelling "Dada home." All right. So I'm going to grab a little bit of the brown too and mix it. I'm going to start with the Dirty Sweet in the smoky eye. And I'm just going to put it with my finger right on the lower part of my brow. He's so crazy. So after the reception line, it's a good idea after you get a cocktail and get your pictures done to go into the dining room and find where your unit will be sitting. A lot of times there are name tags or name cards, so you know where to go, where to sit. And that's normally what we do. Go in and kind of mingle, and then about 10 minutes before the thing starts, there'll be an announcement, you know, 10 minutes, and then they'll have the national anthem and the flags will come in, and then we'll usually start off with some toasts. And the responses for the toasts are like in the pamphlet that you get for the evening, so you don't have to worry about like saying the wrong thing. That's fun. And then you sit down to dinner, and usually like a chicken and some veggies, and there'll be bread and wine and water and sweet tea on the table. Maybe not wine. You can get wine at the bar. And then you eat for a while, and then the guest speaker normally talks. I'm going to use this half-baked color and go kind of in my crease. And then I'm gonna do it right here in the middle. Yeah, so like as you're eating, usually dessert, the guest speaker will come and speak, and usually it's like a civilian that they've asked to come and travel there. Last time Dave got to go pick up the speaker from the airport at Fort Drum, and he had a really good time with him. I think he ran like a nonprofit or something. Alrighty. And then you'll start on desserts. And after that, after you finish up and the guest speaker has finished, so I just grabbed some of this Radar, the darker color. I'm gonna put it in on the outer eye, and some more. I kind of like to go at a slant because I've noticed if I don't do a significant slant, I kind of go down and it makes my eye look not like as lifted. But then the grog, which is my favorite part of the ball. And basically it's like pre-planned. Different people in the audience, different members of the unit will have a beverage that they pour into this big bowl. And after they'll pour like different things into the bowl. Oopsie, I forgot to do the slant. And it'll it'll represent something. Like they can do Sprite for like the sweat that's been perspirated by the unit and how hard they work. Or it can get quite fun. They can put like whole bottles of whiskey, alcohol, depending on of course, the unit and how fun that they are. And it's always funny. One time someone put a bra, took off her bra, and of course this was all pre-planned, so it's all approved, and took off her bra and put it in there. I can't even remember what it was like representing, but it was so funny. And I've seen socks, and you might be wondering like what they do in the grog. You drink out of it. So somebody will get nominated to go first, and it's basically people that have done something stupid in a story that's like circulated all through the brigade or battalion or battery or whatever, and they will get called up and have to drink out of the grog because they did something stupid. They'll have to tell their story, or somebody will tell it for them, and then they nominate somebody else. Somebody else gets nominated to go drink out of it for doing something stupid. I'm getting this lighter color, the Dirty Sweet again, and I'm kind of putting it in here, my inner eye. And I'm gonna kind of bring it down a bit. I gotta hurry this up. I didn't think it would even take this long. But that is really fun. I love doing that. And just like hearing all the hilarious stories and seeing how creative people can get. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to go in with this white eyeliner I got off of Amazon. It just whitens, makes my eyes look a little bit bigger. Like I said, I had a cold, and so my eyes are like pretty red. Okay, this is hard to do on the camera. And I started trying to do it on the inner eye, because I think it helps make my eyes look a little bigger. Now I can go in and with this brush and get all the really white spots kind of smeared in. Then I'm going to go with my, again, this is Urban Decay. It's the Bourbon dark brown. And I think I'll put it, I'm gonna start really small, because if I start small, then I won't overdo it. And you guys, I can never decide what type of eyeliner makes my eyes look better. So sometimes like I just do the lower one, which I don't do that very often, but I'm like, oh, that looks good. Just do the lower one. But then I do think, looking back when I see pictures, I think that makes my eyes look smaller. So then I started doing it just on like the outside right here on the top lap. And then sometimes I'm like, I don't like that. I'm gonna try the inner and that. And then sometimes I try to wing it. Sometimes I do all the way around. It's just kind of how I'm feeling that day. Since it's a ball, I'm gonna go a little thicker than I normally do. Right here. And I'm gonna try to do some, not too dark, like halfway into the middle of my line right there. Okay, and let's move on to mascara. So I use Unique mascara. It's almost completely out, so I had to go on the hunt, and I found this clump crusher that I had from CoverGirl in the back of my drawer, and it's a lot finer. The brush is like really small and it's curved, so I like doing it for my bottom lashes because I tend not to be as messy with it. And also it helps like comb them out before I add on top of my Unique mascara, which is a buildable mascara. Can you even see that? Since my Unique has pretty much dried out, I like to do the first layer in this. I found when Dave was deployed last year, I found this girl on Facebook somehow that she showed up in my feed, and she does makeup at night tutorials on live, and she is I guess a Unique presenter. Her name's Amanda. I can't remember her last name, but I will link it below. And she's got the best personality, and her voice sounds just like Miley Cyrus. She's so fun to watch, and I couldn't help but like eventually start really become interested in buying from her. And I always try to support, you know, people that are doing their own thing. So this is concealer. This is from Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25 Breathable. I just picked this up not too long ago, and you guys, my tube is almost completely gone. I haven't been super happy with this concealer, and honestly I haven't used concealers like I should. Getting hot, I'm gonna have to take this off, sorry. I do have clothes on, but my house is so cold. I've been wearing my robe around. I have these 2 sponges. I like to use this one under my eye. Actually, to be safe, I like to start out and kind of pat them in. So I don't want it messing up my mascara. And this one has this like really nice curve. So it can kind of, it's really thin and can get up under there. And I got this at Target not too long ago because Weston bit pieces out of my old one. And then I'm pretty low-key when it comes to foundation. I could stand to use a stronger one, but I don't like the feel of like really thick foundations, and my skin gets dried out so easy that I have to be really careful. You know what? I'm going to do this Photo Loving primer also. NYX. NYX. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to pronounce it. But since it's for the ball, normally I don't do 2 primers, but I'm just gonna go over this before I put the foundation on. Can't believe this video is already gonna be 30 minutes. Usually it doesn't take me that long to do my makeup, but I guess I'm talking, so. Right, if you have any like questions about military ball, like what else you do, I talk about the dancing after they do, after the grog and the dessert, which I've said I know a million times, then they do the dancing portion, and that gets really fun depending on like the group of people you're with. So that can be like really fun. And of course, like everyone's shoes come off for the dancing portion and everybody gets to let loose, and you kind of really get to see who people really are, and everyone's had enough alcohol in their system by then to not care anymore. So it's so much fun. I didn't get to stay for the dancing portion of the last ball, and I was really upset about that, so can't wait for the dancing portion. And we have some neighbors that offered to, who has family in that's going to drive them to the ball, so they're also going to drive us, which is amazing. So we can both drink responsibly. So what I've been doing is mixing this Maybelline New York Dream BB Pure 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Clearing Perfector. I'm 110 light medium sheer tint. I like this for the winter because my skin gets dry so fast, and I just feel like using a BB cream is like better on my skin. It's not gonna dry me out, and I'm not gonna get all that flaky skin. And I just picked this up like a couple weeks ago. L'Oreal Paris True Max Lumi Glotion. It's a natural glow enhancer. I've been really into that really glowing, not like powdery, but kind of like misty, glowing face look. And so I mixed the two, and then I just put it on with my hands. I know a lot of people use brushes, but I'm pretty low key with that. Maybe eventually I'll do that. So I use a Smashbox and Real Techniques blush. But first I'm gonna go with my another Real Techniques bronzer. No, sculpting brush. And I'm going to put my bronzer on. I have the Limelight bronzer. I have a friend from college who sells it. I'll link her in as well. And she's a teacher, and so look her up if you're interested in Limelight products. I need to put another order in, but my products have lasted longer than I anticipated, which is great. So I haven't needed them as much. So I put this bronzer on, and you guys, like, I am not a makeup expert. I know that I don't probably do it right. And I watch a lot of videos, but then time goes by and like I get out of the rhythm of like keeping up with watching, and I forget what I'm supposed to do. So then I just feel like I just go on instinct, you know. And there's this tanning glow lotion that I really want to do soon. Okay, my camera is about to die, but this is pretty much the look. I'm gonna do my blush and final touch. I want to let you know, thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe. Love to have you as a follower. And look me up on Instagram at Army Issued Life. And here's this sheer white powder from Limelight. I kind of put in just the really shiny portions of my face. I might wear a red color. This is also Limelight. I'll probably actually go with a pencil. On the night. All right. So this is the finished look. Let me know what you think. I am also in the market for a spray, that keeps your makeup on. I'm going to use my collagen. I've been using this one before until I find something I really like. But this helps with like the powdery look and not so. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My camera ended up dying. So I am just finishing up. I decided to go ahead and line my lips. I was really hurrying because my camera was about to die, so my battery. So I was rushing doing the red lipstick, and then I kind of ended up looking weird. So now I'm and I'm gonna put it in my, use my mirror because it's so much easier than my camera. This stuff lasts so long. It dries me out a little bit, so I don't use it like, oops, yeah, I need that on. I don't use it every day. But, turn that out so you can kind of see. This is the final look for the ball. I might put on some more blush. I am a blush girl. I love blush. Oh, you guys are a little, I'm a little off, okay. And so I love putting blush on. But yeah, so this will be my full look for the ball. Obviously my hair, honestly, I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with my hair yet. I think I might do it straight. Dave really likes it to be straight, so I might do it straight. And I might do half up, half down. It depends on if I wear these really big statement earrings that I'm gonna get from Target on Wednesday. I am getting my dress hopefully tonight or tomorrow picked up because I had to get it hemmed. I'm 5'1" or 5'2" depending on the day. And so I had to get at least 4 inches off of the dress. So I'm picking that up tomorrow, today or tomorrow, and then I'll put everything on, and depending if I like the earrings, the big statement earrings that I'm gonna get, I might wear my hair half up or half down. But I'm not gonna wear a necklace, and my dress is like an A-cut, and it's really simple. You guys should really go check out the blog post and see how pretty it is. And then of course on Friday I'll be updating my Instagram stories on the whole night, and you don't want to miss all of that. That will be really fun. So you can follow me again at Army Issued Life on Instagram, and yeah, don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button and let me know what you think about this look. And if you have any other questions about military balls, or if you like these beauty videos, I'd be happy to do more of those. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later.